This is Delia from Delia Creates. Today we're going to make a beginner-friendly crochet scallop garland. You'll need worsted weight wool or cotton yarn. If using cotton yarn, make sure it's 100% cotton and a little gritty, not mercerized or shiny. A wool blend is fine as long as it's not too soft. Hook size depends on your yarn, so use a 6.5mm hook for wool and a 6mm hook for cotton. Start with a short tail and tie a slip knot. For even more beginner-friendly instruction on this, see my Crochet Basics series. Now yarn over and pull through to chain. Work 7 chains per scallop. I made a 6.5 foot garland of 30 scallops, so I chained 210. For the first scallop only, chain 4 from the hook and work a triple crochet. To triple crochet, yarn over twice, use your index finger to hold the yarn in place, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. That's a triple crochet. Repeat 6 more times for a total of 7 triple crochet. The skip chains don't count in this case, just count the 7 triple crochet that you worked. Count 3 chains from the base of the scallop and work a slip stitch. To slip stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, then pull through the loop already on your hook. Then slip stitch again into the next chain. For your next scallop and every scallop after this, you're going to work your triple crochet stitches into the 3rd chain from the last slip stitch. Now that you have the basic idea of how to create the scallops, let's talk about which loops to work in for the cleanest finish. For the triple crochets, you want to work in 1 loop or the top loop only. For the slip stitches, make sure the chain is facing up. You can see the 3 loops per chain. You want to slip stitch into 2 loops this time. And again, work into 2 loops for the second slip stitch. This helps the spaces between scallops to be as tight as possible. Once you have finished all your scallops, you can see their shape, but also that they tend to curl up. To smooth them out, we are going to turn and single crochet across the top. Optional, lay the starting tail on top and single crochet over it. To begin, chain 1 and work a single crochet. To single crochet, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through both loops. That's a single crochet. Essentially, you want to work 7 single crochet over each scallop and 1 single crochet in between, but I have a method that provides the cleanest finish. Single crochet into what looks like just before the scallop, then work into these top 2 loops, then work into the spot right before the scallop center for a total of 3 single crochet. Work 1 single crochet into the scallop center. For the next set of 3 single crochets, work 1 into these 2 loops, sort of also in the center. Single crochet under these 2 loops, then single crochet into the last corner of the scallop, which equals 3 single crochet on the other side of the center hole. Work 1 single crochet in between each scallop. Repeat the pattern for the rest of the scallops. For the last scallop, after working the normal 3 single crochets, you'll notice that the scallop doesn't look quite right. You'll need to add a 4th single crochet on the side of it. Now cut a 3-inch tail. I like to chain 1 to tie off the end so that it's extra secure. Then I spray the garland with starch or just water and press the garland flat using iron settings appropriate for the yarn type. Cotton yarn can be steamed. No pressing cloth needed. Pure wool is the same, but if it's a blend with any acrylic in it, I recommend using a pressing cloth so it doesn't melt to the iron. You can see how the iron makes a big difference in helping the stitches lay flat, especially with the wool yarn. And this is why I recommend using cotton or wool yarn, because acrylic yarn curls and doesn't iron well. A gritty, stiff cotton is best because it holds its shape and drapes beautifully. It also comes in so many vibrant colors. This smoother cotton stretches out way too much and the scallops sort of collapse, and this cotton blend is fine, but it's not as sturdy and defined as the 100% cotton. Even though the cotton yarn is superior, I do like that this wool yarn has a softer, cozier texture and comes in colors I can't find in cotton. Make garlands in holiday Christmas colors, an array of colors for any occasion. Birthdays, Valentine's, Easter, 4th of July, or just for fun. For more tutorials and free patterns, visit deliacreates.com.